during 1967, another superstar emerged, burning up the NASCAR stock racing circuit in America's Southeast. His name is Richard Petty. Going into 1967, Richard Petty had already proven himself. He won the Daytona 500 in 1964 and again in 1966. His average speed at Daytona of better than 154 miles an hour in 1964 stood through the 1967 season as the fastest 500 miles ever driven by any kind of racing car anywhere. In 9 years of stock car racing, Richard Petty has chalked up 75 first places, every one in a Plymouth. He pushes that record higher every time he wins a race. Richard's feats in racing are becoming legendary. His single-season win mark is like Babe Ruth's 60 homers or Roger Maris's 61. Ironically, Richard Petty scored his record-breaking 55th win with his father, Lee Petty, watching. Lee Petty had held the previous all-time mark of 54 wins. Richard gives tremendous credit to his pit crew for helping make his victories possible. Routine pit stops average only 22 seconds. Richard Petty is still a young man. He has the prospect of a long career ahead. And every time this superstar wins a race, he sets a new all-time record.
Going to crash on the home stretch, a car upside down.
And that's
a
Richard
blue
Petty.
car, it is Richard Petty.
I jumped off the score stand and started running as fast as I could.
The position that he was in, it looked like blood coming out. It was a scary scene.
At that time, I used to run with a rag in my mouth. Well, them rags got to coming out the windows and stuff and looked terrible. I think the TV camera said, you know, get away from that. He's coming apart inside that car.
And he certainly appears to be unconscious. The pit crew running out. This could be a very bad accident to one of the best-known race drivers in the world.
He's laying upside down, just hanging there. I guess his head pretty close to the roof, and his arms just limp against the roof. And
alongside me is Richard's brother, Maurice. Maurice, it happened so fast, I doubt if you know what happened, but what is Richard's condition, could you tell?
Well, he's laying there talking now. Looks like his left arm. It's either sprung real bad or broke, and they're cutting his uniform away to get into it. His head's beat on, bloody, and his eyes hurt a little bit. He'll be all right, though.
But he is talking.
Yeah, he's talking. He knows everybody.
You look pretty beat yourself.
Long run.
Now back to you, Jim.
It was just a devastating wreck.
Tell us a bit about the car you've bought here, please.
Well, we brought 67 Plymouth with one of the big Hemi engines and stuff. And I think we won 27 races out of 48 that year. And in fact, the car started life as a 66. We won the Daytona 500 with the thing in 66 and then converted over in 67. So that's probably the winningest car in NASCAR history.
What was it? Can you give me a quick taste of what it's like to run flat out on the big bank super speedways with one of those 426 Hemis screaming away?
It was good if he was in front of everybody else. If he was behind, didn't feel too good.
But don't buy a Jiminy, buy a Plymouth, Dodge, DeSoto, Chrysler or Imperial. The forward look from Chrysler Corporation. Chrysler Corporation.